Guys, today I have a video and it's going to be on my favourites, my monthly August. I think we're into August, right? June, July. Yeah, we're into August, and I'm glad that it's still nice. I'm at my mum's still, and the weather is still really nice. And I thought I'd kind of get this filmed in advance because I know when I get back that I will have no time at all because it will be manic. But yeah, I have got quite a few beauty kind of favourites that I have been loving the last few weeks, the last month actually. I'm going to start off with a blush from Sleek, and it is so pretty. Really been loving this kind of colour on me at the moment, especially with having more of a tanned skin tone. So it's this really pretty colour here. It's in the colour Sahara 934. And it's a blusher. It's very matte, which I love, and it has like, it's a very sandy kind of coral colour, which I love. It has that hint of an orange kind of tone in it. I don't even think that's picking up, but it's very pigmented for a blush. I have another one of these blushes, and I think they retail for about $4.99. And I'll try and swatch it for you guys. Yeah, they retail for about $4.99, and oh, you can't. Oh, yeah, they retail for about $4.99, and I just don't think it's picking up at all. But it's such a beautiful, pretty colour. And I have another one of this in the colour Pomegranate, I think, and they're so pigmented. I think this is more of a subtler toned, neutral based colour, so it's not as pigmented on me because it's kind of matching my skin tone almost. I have that kind of yellowy undertone, so it really mixes well with my undertone. But I think this will suit a lot of skin tones. So, like kids screaming outside in the next door's garden, but hope that's not picking up. But yeah, it would honestly suit like a tan skin tone, like even a pale skin tone. I think a hint of this colour in peachy tone will completely is a very versatile product, colour, blush that would suit a combination of skin tones. So been absolutely loving wearing this with lots of different types of looks. Yeah, so that's that one from Superdrugs. And I really wanted to mention my Laura Mercier powder, because I think I've never mentioned it in a favourites video, and I don't know why, because I think this is kind of a universal powder, to be honest. Like, it will completely go with any type of skin, any type of skin type, any type of skin colour, anything, because I've completely run out of mine, and I've been using my H&M one, and honestly I can tell the difference as to why I love this powder so much. I don't know whether it's because I'm older now and powders, I find it hard to find a powder because there's so many different types of powders that are literally just go into my dry patches, and I need a translucent one that doesn't. It just allows me to set my foundation without actually going in to my dry patches. Sometimes I find like I don't even feel like powdering because I know it's going to make my foundation look cakey. So this does not do that. It's amazing, and I've absolutely finished it completely. I've been meaning to buy a new one, but because it's so expensive, I think they're about £32 or something like that, just even for the compact translucent one. The completely loose powdered one from Laura Mercier, I think it's a little bit cheaper. I think it's about cheaper. It's a bit it's about £23-24, so I will have a look and probably repurchase it because I am getting fed up on my H&M one, and I haven't found a translucent one that from the drugstore that I actually like. I really like the Soap and Glory one, but again, it was a translucent powder, it was in that banana, and I just feel like it's not as amazing as this one. I really love it, and I really want to try the RCMA one and compare both of them together to see which one it would be like my all-time favorite. But I really love this, so I'm going to do that. I'll repurchase this one and then the RCMA one, which I think retails for about £10 on Amazon, so I would definitely go and buy both of them and then give you a review on my favorite translucent powder if you guys want to see that type of video and you're struggling with powders and things like that. But I had to mention this because it is still an absolute favorite of mine. And the other thing I will mention from drugstore, I'll keep talking about the drugstore products. I think I've only got two more actually from the drugstore. It's this Maybelline contour stick, and I think I've mentioned it in a video before, but I wanted to mention it because I still cannot put this contour stick down. I've been using it in so many videos and just so much more so because I use it more so because it's very subtle on the skin. It's very lightweight. I don't even feel like I have contour on. It's very buildable in texture, and I feel like I'm not sitting there for long blending it out. It's very subtle. It has the highlight. I don't really use the highlight side of it because I find the highlight is a very creamy highlight. I prefer a powdered highlight, so I'm not using that, but I'm loving the contour stick. It is very good, and I got mine in the colour medium. I find it really nice to blend out with, and I have absolutely nothing negative to say. I feel like it's going to last me as well, and I just feel like it's so easy to use. I mean, you go in and you draw in where you want to contour. You can even use it on your temples, like anywhere else, like go all out if you want, and it's still easy to use on all those different types of areas. I feel like I've not got bored of this yet. I find like with powder contours sometimes it's like too much, so I find like this is great for an everyday contour. The other products that I have been loving are two from Body Shop. It's this one here, which I absolutely love. I'm so glad I bought it. I actually bought it in the offer, so they have a 3 for 2 offer on makeups if that's what you want to look into at the moment in Body Shop. And I think they also have a sale on makeup items in there, like from about £5 to £8. But I went and bought something in 3 for 2 because I felt like they had a nicer range to select from. So I bought this, and I have mine in the shade Bronze, in Shimmer Waves number 1. Love, love, love this for highlighting. It's the highlight I actually have in combination with my Kiko eyeshadow on at the moment. Just been loving it. It's not too pigmented, but it's just the perfect amount of highlight to use. It's the goldeny kind of bronzed highlight that really matches my skin tone. And sometimes I feel like with lighter, pinkier, pearlier, or even white highlights, they sometimes kind of wash me out and look too over the top, or they just don't match my skin tone. But with these I feel like I can get away with them using these golden coloured highlights because they really blend well with my skin tone. So I'll swatch it for you because it's very golden in its texture, but I still think this is a versatile product and will still go with tan skin as well as pale skin. I still feel like it's a versatile product. It will match other skin types, not just a golden kind of skin type. I still think it's still usable for other skin types. So and even the girls in there that were more pale skin toned than me, they had this on and it looked beautiful on them. Especially using this as as an inner corner highlight is so pretty. I mean, it's like a very light, subtle, goldy white bronze. It's so hard to describe, but it is. It still has a hint of goldness to it, but it's very, there's something for everyone in here. So I feel like this is a very versatile product. So that highlight on its own can be used. So loving that product. And I think that was I think usually it's £16, and I think I got it for about £8, I think. But there is a 3 for 2 offer at the moment. Moving on, the other things I wanted to mention were a couple of products that I've been loving from, no, not a couple of products, it's just this one, and it's from L'Oreal, and it's the Nude Magnique Cushion Foundation, the dewy glowy one from L'Oreal. Love, love, love this foundation. Literally thought I would not like it at all. I did not know that I was going to like it so much. Like, I just thought, yeah, I'm going to get it because everyone's talking about it, but I really love it. It's not full coverage, but I don't mind that. I like mixing my foundations anyway recently, but I don't mind that it's not full coverage because it leaves a lovely, dewy, glowy texture to my skin for the summer, and I love that. I love that it's not completely matte. I love that it has this oomph to it that I just haven't seen in any other type of foundation, other than I think the Rimmel Wake Me Up one leaves that really nice glowy kind of feeling to your skin. So I feel like it does a little bit of that, but it's a lovely bouncy, and I know that Lancome have their cushion foundation. I think that's what sparked L'Oreal kind of coming up with their own one for a more affordable foundation for others to buy, because obviously the Lancome one is about 24, I think it's about £30 for a cushion foundation, but I've not tried it, I've not tested it, but I would not even bother buying it because this is great. It's a great foundation to have. It evens out. If you're just looking for a nice evened out foundation from the drugstore, this is it. It's nice. They have a great, so it's very light in texture as well, so it's not really high coverage. It's buildable, it's a buildable foundation, but even with it being built, it does not cake up. Even though you can build this foundation up, because it's a dewy foundation, so it's a lightweight foundation, you can't build it up to as much as you would want to. So I've been using it in combination with my Clinique foundation, which I find works really well, still leaves that dewy glowy feel. But, yeah, if you're looking for more of a higher coverage, then this isn't it, but just to even out your skin tone for an everyday foundation, this is so great. It feels really lightweight on the skin. They have a huge range of colours as well in store, like a huge range, like they go from really light to really dark. So it's really nice that it's not just, and there's not just one light tone, there's a couple of light tones, and there's a couple of medium tones, there's a couple of dark tones, which I find with some foundations in the drugstore, they don't have great colour selection, but with this they have gone all out, and they have so, which I find is great. What else can I say about it? Yeah, I would highly recommend you guys just go in and have a test of the foundation before you buy it, because the only downfall with this foundation, I think, is the price. It's £12.99, I think, which is quite expensive for the amount of foundation that they actually give you in this pot. I just really think they've spent more money on the packaging of it being kind of, I don't even use it. I didn't even use the compact that it came with, and you know, I did not even use it. So I just used the actual foundation. I dip my own beauty blender in it and blend it out. So I feel like the more of the money has gone in the packaging and the way it looks and everything, rather than the actual amount of foundation, things like that. So there's not a great amount in it. I think it's less than 1 ounce. So anyway, but I do actually love the foundation. We'll use it until I've finished. I think I'm really enjoying that at the moment. The other thing I really wanted to mention was a couple of things from Elizabeth Arden that I've been absolutely loving, and I can't believe I don't think I've mentioned them in a favourites video before, but it's this from Elizabeth Arden, and it's their Pure Finish Radiant Bronzing Powder. Love this. It's in the colour Deep, and I just love the iridescence that it has in colour. It has these great pigments of pinks and creams and browns and different toned neutral bronzy browns. I just feel like it's such a beautiful bronze to have. It's easily buildable. It leaves a great sheen to your face without even having to use highlight. You could just totally go in with this on its own. I do sometimes, and I just love it. I found recently, the last few months, I have not been putting this down. I feel like it's one of those products that you can just really pick up, and you know that it's a great product that you're using, that's going to go with any type of makeup look. So I would highly recommend you guys check out any Elizabeth Arden counter for this these types of bronzers, because honestly I feel like they're so underrated as a brand, as a product. They're so underrated. Packaging is pretty cool as well. I actually picked this up in TK Maxx and not at the counter, because I just happened to find it in TK Maxx, because they do a lot of their concession old kind of stock in there. But so I think that is an older piece of stock, but I'm sure that they still stock things like this on the Elizabeth Arden counter, and they always have new products coming in and out. The other product that I really wanted to mention was this highlight from Elizabeth Arden. Really love this as an all over kind of highlight, kind of like the hourglass ones. I would just take this and put my brush in it and just put it all over my face and wherever I want it. Sometimes I just use this on its own on a more of a minimal makeup look kind of day, and I love it. I even use these two tones as my eyeshadow crease colour sometimes, just when I'm in a rush to go, have nothing to hand, and I will just pick this up to use as my eyeshadows, and they work so subtly, so beautifully, and still leave a nice iridescent sheen to the eyes. So really loving that. The other products that I've been loving are this Ella Mask, and I also picked this up in TK Maxx. I think it was about £5.99, and it's this Ella Mask lip gloss stain. I would class it as a stain. It does say it's a lip gloss, but honestly it's so pigmented. It's what is it called? It's in the colour Touch. Oh, I like the name. But yeah, I just really love it. As soon as I saw the colour, I was like, whoa, that's pigmented. I might go back and actually buy another one because I wanted to test out how it was as a gloss, because when I opened it up it didn't look like a gloss. I thought it'd be, and when it went out on, I didn't realize how much of a pigment it was. It's just so pigmented. I'm just gonna, it's not, I don't mind that. I used it in a video, so please guys check that out. It will be up very soon. So it still has a glossy sheen to it. It does, the only thing I don't like about this is it feels very sticky on the lips, so quite uncomfortable. I feel like I want to take it off, but it just looks so beautiful, especially for a night out or an event you're going to or something, a birthday or anything like that. I think it would look great on certain looks, so would highly recommend that. Definitely loving that at the moment. And I've also done a video on it where I used it for a, I can't remember what look I used it for, but you check it out and then you can see what it looks like. Loving that. The other products that I want to mention are skincare products. So I have this, and I think I've mentioned it in a previous video quite a few months ago, and it's the Akin Lavender and Anathylis Leave-In Conditioner for normal, dry and textured hair. This I feel like is a lifesaver for my hair. There was a couple of weeks I think where I didn't have it, where I had to kind of reorder it online, and it took like a week or less than a week to come, and in that week I felt like my hair was so limp and so fine. It didn't feel textured, it didn't feel full, and I was like, something was missing, and I knew it was this. So as soon as I got it and I put it in my hair felt fuller, thicker. I feel like I had life to my hair. I feel like I actually had hair. Otherwise my hair feels very fine. So I feel like this is what has been helping my hair, and it's been keeping my ends in really good condition as well for as long as possible. So I feel like it's been nourishing my ends as well. It has avocado, jojoba oils, anathylis, helps to protect hair from heat, styling and environmental damage. And honestly, I put this on my wet hair. Sometimes I put it on in the mornings in my dry hair just to give my hair a bit more volume and to make it feel fuller. And it's all natural, completely natural ingredients in it, and I think that's one of the things that I love about it. It's not damaging to my hair at all. I can put it in my hair, wear it all day and know that there's no ingredients here that are bad for my hair. So I just thought I'd mention it. And they stock this product also in Holland and Barrett as well, so you don't have to buy it online. It was a bit cheaper for me to buy online, so hence why I did. But I cannot live without this hair product. I cannot live without it. And that and my argan oil. The other one I really quickly wanted to mention is my Elizabeth Arden 3-in-1. Recently just repurchased this. Took me a while to get through actually, so I'm really glad that I didn't have to quickly repurchase it, because it is about £10 online for this on Amazon. But I recently repurchased it because I love it so much. It's a great exfoliator for my skin, really gets rid of all that. I don't exfoliate every day because my skin is dry anyway, but love this product. It's a 3-in-1 daily cleanser, exfoliator, primer, and I feel like it does everything it's supposed to do. It has a tiny grit to it, but it still allows you to exfoliate very sensitive skin like mine. So if you have sensitive dry skin, this is an exfoliator for you. This is like my all-time favorite. Would highly recommend this if you have like sensitive dry skin like me. It's amazing. Even if you have just normal dry skin, this could still be indicated to you to use. It's still a great product. It literally like leaves my face like so smooth and soft after I've used it, and I use it more with my fingers than I do with, say, my cleansing brush that I've been loving recently. I'm going to do a review on this, so please guys look out for that. I feel like it is a complete dupe for the Fario Luna cleansing brush thing. I honestly feel like it's a dupe, but I used to use it on my Vanity Planet, this one. I used to use it on this, but I felt like it didn't work as well. I feel like cleansers work better with this. Like creamy cleansers work better on the facial cleansers. This is better using it on my hands. I can really get it out, onto my skin, really massage it in and get all the kind of rest anything that's left on my face off with this. And then I do go in with my facial cleanser, add a little bit of cleanser to it, and then get all the excess makeup off. So love this. I just really love the way it makes my skin feel afterwards, and it still doesn't leave my face completely dry and really like cracked or anything. It's the only exfoliator I found that really exfoliates my face but doesn't take a layer of my skin off or make it so sensitive. So would highly recommend that if you're having any problems. And I will leave the product that I've mentioned in the description box below if you want to have a look online at getting any of them. And this is the Elizabeth Arden Intervene 3-in-1 Daily Cleanser Exfoliator Primer. Loving all of that. But guys, please look out for the other video that I'm going to do on the Fario Luna dupe, that I think this is a dupe for. I got mine on Amazon, but again, look out for the video because I'll do more of a detailed video on that because I don't want to make this video too long. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and all my favourites this month. Please let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video and what your favourite beauty products are, and if there's any beauty products that you want to recommend to me, that would be great, that I can test out. Always in for a new beauty thing. That doesn't make sense, but okay. So I'm gonna go, guys, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.